Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Colorado Rockies. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Rodriguez. That catches the corner. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Back after this on the show.
The first baseman, number 23, Josh Rodriguez.
Hey, stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot.
Oh, now a great stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play.
One down. Now the third baseman, Jacob Wilson. Kowser, the base runner at first with one out.
Stay aggressive up there.
Hit on the ground might be two. The flip to second. And that's two. So they go quietly there. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Pirates 1.
Let's go, kid.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the seventh. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Rodriguez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one is lifted in the air. No one can get there. It falls in. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric McClendon. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys.
And a swing and a miss. That's the first out at the top of the seventh.
Well, they didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Up next for the Pirates, Termarr Johnson. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Only play is at first on the throw from shallow right. Two gone.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the third baseman, Gabriel Rodriguez. Kicks and fires. That one 95 to finish him off.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Josh Rodriguez. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Aaron.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 10 runners on base.
This is
For
it,
the
what?
Pirates, 2
Lucci
runs
from
on
the
5
sky.
hits.
Let's do
No
this,
errors.
what?
They left
Luigi
6
from
runners on base.
Josh Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit.
Hey, get a good one up there.
Josh Rodriguez.
Ciani over at first with 1 away. Runner on to go. And there's a base hit to left. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Eric McClendon will hit next. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. On the ground to third. Wilson to second. Now he launches a throw over his head, and this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Rodriguez.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
And first offering is fouled off. The Pirates trailing by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
Up next
Other
for
than
Pittsburgh,
ripping one into the gap
the
or
right
blasting
fielder,
one over the wall,
Aaron
there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
The throw to first, and that will end the inning. Pirates lead 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Rodriguez, 26 years old.
Rodriguez.
Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Foul ball. And a pitch. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bucks go down quietly. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So first and second with 2 outs. Josh Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's,
There's no
perhaps is going to
way
be in
in
the
hell,
rotation.
bro.
Maybe a long relief guy to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. That's long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 6-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Josh Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Rockies take the first 2 games of this series. Rodriguez with a valiant job in defeat. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them a home run.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockies, 8 runs, 10 hits. 1 error, they left 12 runners on base.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Josh Rodriguez now at the plate.
Designated hitter, Josh Rodriguez.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's gone. He hammers one out to center. His 9th homer of the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
And
Yep,
he
seeing the
went
ball
off,
well,
my
and he's got
God.
his timing
Let's
locked
get
in.
it.
He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Evan Chandler.
The left fielder, Evan Chandler.
The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Set down on strikes. clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
That's great location on that pitch, right on the edge of the strike zone, and clearly the deceptive and unique movement of the screwball just froze him at the plate. I'll tell you, I don't envy these hitters trying to contend with that.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Parker Meadows. And a bunt towards third. Whips it to first on the run. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Nolan Schanuel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. What a stop from his knees, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Colorado, Alec Burleson. Burleson getting to start in right. 33 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. Fastball for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to first, and he grabs it, foul. The 1-2. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Batting fifth,
Jacob Wilson digging in for the Rockies. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Just missed. And the right-hander deals. In the air, left field. Ciani on his way over. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hebert Ruiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one lifted in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
the batter, the designated hitter, Josh Rodriguez.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
Come on, man. Leave me alone,
Another
bro.
homer. His second home run of the game. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
The pitch. Rodolfo Castro stands in now and watches strike one. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Benny Montgomery digging in for the Rockies. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fly ball down the line, and that should be extra bases. Castro grounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, Steven Chacon. And a strike on the outside edge.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Man at second. That one misses, and it's 1-2. In the air out towards right center. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Evan Chandler. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out. Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The Rockies down by a run here in the last half of the third. That one missed. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The pitch. Center field. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-2. So 2 down now, and here is Parker Meadows. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a foul ball. Two runs across in the inning. Here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there, got him. And that is that. They get 2 and draw even again. 3 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The line to kick the pitch. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now
this down the right field line, fair ball, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Schanuel at second with nobody out. And that one missing low. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next for Colorado, Jacob Wilson. He's 0 for 1. Gets the call. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Little dribbler up along third. Sends it across to first, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Ruiz in the box now, takes strike 1. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. The Rockies back here in Denver, and the batter will be the shortstop, Rodolfo Castro. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Castro measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Benny Montgomery digging in for the Rockies. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. Fly ball to right. McClendon under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So in now for Colorado, Steven Chacon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. No runs. And now it's going to be Josh Rodriguez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And he deals. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got a fastball.
What a game, bro.
Absolutely smoked that ball. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go ahead run on base. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric McClendon. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And the pitch. Got him. 1 out.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. There's another quality pitch for the strikeout.
1 out. Runner at second. Termarr Johnson, the next Pirate to hit. 0-1 now. Line drive. Knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
2 on, 1 out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gabriel Rodriguez. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. His 7th home run of the season. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, it fires you up, because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Evan Chandler. Rodriguez back to work. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's a little bit high. And now 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Parker Meadows digging in for the Rockies. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Rips one to right, And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One out, base is empty. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Shotwell in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They trail at 5-2. Next is the Pirates DH, Josh Rodriguez. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs.
Come on, sitting on something right here. Let's go.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but bottom of the 7th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Alec Burleson. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Kicks and deals. And 1-2.
It's a good take.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Johnson gets it to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Jacob Wilson digging in for the Rockies. Ripped on the ground to second, and a couple of quick outs. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And there's the strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
On the ground, De La Cruz sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 8th, and the batter now, Rodolfo Castro.
Yeah. Eat. You want to eat?
The pitch. Top of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Got him. And now 1 away.
Up next for Colorado,
Benny Montgomery, the next to hit. 1 for 2.
Montgomery.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The Pirates leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Base hit.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Fastball for a strike.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. On the ground to first. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Chandler stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings through that one for strike one.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Montgomery, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Here we go. Touch up for us.
Kicks and fires. Just misses. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Popped up. De La Cruz makes the catch, and that is Josh Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the base.
Oh, look at this.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
And now the right fielder, Eric McClendon. 2 outs. Swing and a bouncer. Wilson throws to first in time, and that's the 3rd out. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.